Well, we've had our fan going for a week now. I've had a few questions on what it was. So that's a Macro Air 370 series ceiling fan. It's made for warehouses and shops and stuff. Well, we thought it'd be pretty cool in here, and it certainly is. Runs off its own breaker, but the control panel is run off a Cat 5 line, and it has 20 speeds from 0 to 100 by 5s. Does its own diagnostics. As you can see there's no fault codes, it says. Just noticed the other day I misspelled fault, so that's hilarious. And it's been running 187 hours. Calls itself Fan 2, and it does not like to be renamed. So at speed 5, it's 10 RPMs. Gives the temperature of the heat sink and motor. So it's going to do a good job distributing the heat from our wood stove. And when this gets going, you can feel this breeze anywhere in the house. So not too shabby. What's on the agenda today, or for the weekend? Not sad. I'll show you. Boy, that's a rough old life right there. Sheesh. We set up our wood shop outside, and we're gonna try our concrete countertops again. Tried about a month and a half ago, and the result is, well, it's right there actually. So at least it came in handy. So join me and we'll make some happy little cuts on our table saw. So we got our wood shop set up outside. We'll take our final measurements and move to the table saw, where we're going to rip our boards down to build the concrete forms. We're also going to salvage a bed spring assembly from our crib for the interior structure. It was just the right size. All I had to do was cut out the sinkhole. So we get it all fitted together and move it inside to the formica. This method, we're going to pour it upside down so that the top is perfectly smooth from the formica. Our front edge is going to be kind of a broken rock look, which is created by a silicone insert that we're going to put into the form. All the other edges will be smooth. We can get everything stapled down here. We're going to silicone all the seams, vacuum it all out, and get it cleaned up. Start mixing concrete. The boys wanted to be around for this. I don't know if they thought they were going to get to play with it, so they might have been a little disappointed. They did, however, get to bang on the forms and on the table and make it vibrate to get all the air holes out of it. You'll see Simon here in a minute going to town. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Now we get our structure in there. Now we're going to pour more concrete just around the edges. Every spot of the countertop that's actually going to touch the cabinets is going to be 2 inches thick. So it's all the edges and a seam right there in the middle. Get it all screeded. Let it dry. That's the next day, so I'm taking the forms off. Flip it over and see what we got. Use 3 bags of concrete, or partial of a third, so it's about 160 pounds. But came out perfect as far as I'm concerned. It was perfectly smooth. I'm going to grout a few holes in the top and polish it like we're going to polish our floors.